What's up, YouTube? This is Too Raw for TV. Well, LeBron James did not play last night despite promising to play all 82 games this season because he tries to do everything that Michael Jordan can do, but usually he fails, and he failed. So he's going to load manage. Didn't play because of a fake sore foot injury. Will not play until the Lakers play on the 13th. So that gives him a whole week of rest. But, you know, he's supposed to be LeBron James, this warrior. But anywho, in his absence, the Lakers easily dispatched the Portland Trailblazers 107-98. Anthony Davis had his customary 30-point game, 30 points, I think something like 11 rebounds or so, 10 or 11 rebounds. Another great game from Anthony Davis. We know that's going to happen, especially with LeBron James not in the lineup, hogging the ball, padding the stats. But I want to point out the great play of two role players who are always, especially D'Lo, always stigmatized by LeBron fans as guys who are not good enough. And, there's always these role guys who are never good enough for LeBron's in the lineup, and LeBron always mystically, magically needs all this help. But Rui Hachimura, 23 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, 9 of 13 shooting. And D'Lo, 28 points, 14 assists, 9 of 17 shooting, 5 of 10 from downtown. And yes, I get it. With LeBron not in the lineup, that means more shots for the other players. I get that. That's not what I'm arguing here. What I'm arguing here is that when LeBron is in the lineup and these guys are getting shots, they're not getting shots that are basically in the rhythm of the floor of the game. A lot of times these guys are not being put in position to be successful. People always talk about how LeBron James makes players around him better. Actually, that's not true. You tend to be at a detriment playing with him. You tend to be in a situation where you're playing in the system, and in the system, LeBron's always going to be able to get his shots. He's always going to be able to put up his numbers. That's how it's designed. You have to augment your game and play at a style that may not be suited for you when he's on the floor. He's never going to yield and put you in a position to maximize your abilities. That's the problem with LeBron James. And that's why when people call him one of the great passers, I'm like, he sometimes puts up the numbers, but he does not play make in the manner of Jason Kidd, in my opinion, or Magic Johnson, or John Stockton, or Isaiah Thomas. He's not on their level. He's not even a passer on the level of Chris Paul. He's not. He does not make the players around him better. He just simply doesn't. It's a myth. It's a media myth. And I want to point out something else too. I want to point out the stat. So far this season, right? When LeBron James is on the court, right? When he's on the court, the Lakers have a plus minus of -75. When he's off the court, they have a plus minus of +40. That means when he's on the court, they have a net rating of -5.5. When he's off the court, they have a net rating of +8.2. When LeBron Ramon James is on the court, the Lakers have an offensive rating of 114.3. When he's off the court, the Lakers have an offensive rating of 124.9. When LeBron Ramon James is on the court, they have a defensive rating of 119.8. When he's off the court, they have a defensive rating of 116.7. Simply put, ladies and gentlemen, the problem isn't the role players. The problem is LeBron Ramon James. It's him. He's the problem. And that's why I get so irritated when the media continues this false campaign of he needs help. No, he the way he could help himself is by announcing his retirement immediately during this break. Announce the retirement now. Give the Lakers some time to make some moves to maybe help salvage this season. Because nobody's going to win a championship with LeBron Ramon, especially with him starting the starting lineup. If anything, if he wants to make a token gesture at showing that he wants to win, then at the very least, he'll come out and say that next year will be his last year in the league, because we all know he's about breaking breaking records and accumulating stats like Pac-Man with the little pack. Hey, what the hell were those little things he used to eat in the game? What was those things? Tic Tacs? What the fuck were those damn things they do? But anyway, no. I'm thinking about the wrong game. They weren't Tic Tacs. Those was the little things that were shaped like the little Lucky Charms, little the cereal part. You know what I'm saying? Not the marshmallows, but they shaped like those. But anyway, what LeBron Ramon James could do is come out and announce that he's retiring after next year, and then players to come off the bench. That'll be a help. That'll be a step in the right direction. He won't be able to, you know what I'm saying? He could run with the second unit. At this point in his career, he'll be, you know what I'm saying? He'll still be the best player coming off the bench. His defensive liabilities can be hidden a little bit more. And, he can contribute in that way. Much like how Russell Westbrook, who had a really good game last night, and by the way, he's shooting 35% from three, which is the same percentage as, matter of fact, it might be a little bit better, or just about the same as your king. But whatever. They want to ignore that Russ is playing well. The same guy that LeBron fans said was washed, but he should do with Russ. Come off the bench and get rid of your ego and play to win. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, but that would be what he should do, but we know he's not going to do that. He's not ready to pass the torch. You know what I'm saying? He still thinks of himself as the face of the league. You know what I'm saying? Sports media still pushes this guy like he's the face of the league, when in reality, this guy has not won a championship, a legitimate championship at least, in what? 8 years, going on 9 years? Because that bubble title, I don't think too many people really count the bubble title. He hasn't won an MVP in over a decade. So, in my opinion, the best players in the NBA are Giannis Antetokounmpo and Nikola Jokic. Those are the two best players in the league. They're the future of the NBA. You know what I'm saying? And the future belongs to guys like them and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and Luka Doncic. In the not too distant future, you got obviously old boy from San Antonio, Victor Wembanyama. Those are the guys that should be promoting, man. This guy right here with his bald spot, his graying beard that he alternately dyes and undyes. I guess sometimes he want to be old man Logan LeBron, and then sometimes he feel like he gotta, alter his appearance to make him like he's 30 when he's really an aging 40-year-old with a big ass, horseshoe bald spot in the back of his head. Look, it's over. Okay, it's over. This team is irrelevant. They're 13-11. I have a feeling if LeBron played last night, they would have lost uh, because he is such a drag. But anyway, I think last night proved once and for all that it's really him. The numbers prove it. The optics prove it. He's the problem. Okay? So anyway, that's all I got to say about it. What you guys think?